Tie game, 2 minutes left. Every decision you make is magnified 10 times. Who do you want on the field? What plays will you call? Each decision could determine the outcome of the game. Will you finish well or will you choke at the end? Welcome to the 2 minute warning. Welcome to today's 2 minute warning where we discuss signs concerning Christ's soon return. I wanted to revisit Luke 21 today and see verse 25 where Jesus said there would be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars and upon the earth distress of nations with the seas and the waves roaring. Whenever you see the term sea in a Bible prophecy, more often than not, it is a metaphor describing the Gentile nations of the world. In Daniel 7, for instance, Daniel saw four beasts coming out of the sea that represented four major Gentile empires, one that was the Babylonian Empire, and three that were yet to come in Daniel's time. Revelation also describes a beast coming up out of the sea. And then Jesus said the sea and the waves would be roaring. In other words, there's going to be mass chaos among the nations of the world at the time of Christ's return. In fact, there's going to be so many problems that the world leaders don't know what to make of it all, and they will end up turning to a world ruler who has all the answers, who we know as Antichrist. There are many reasons for this chaos described in Scripture. We're told it'll be a time where there's wars and rumors of wars. There's famine and worldwide pandemics. There's also a time described in Revelation 6 of worldwide inflation where a day's wage is barely enough to buy you one meal that day. Great chaos in the world and great problems. And if we're not careful, we can get upset about it. But friends, this shouldn't come as a surprise to us because we see this throughout Scripture. Whenever one dispensation that's often called ages in Scripture comes to an end, there's always chaos and upheaval. When the age of innocence came to an end, Cain murdered his brother Abel. The first murder was committed. When the antediluvian age came to an end, there was a worldwide flood as the judgment of God against the wickedness of man came out. When the age of the Mosaic law came to an end, Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven suffereth violence." And then when the church age comes to an end, or the age of the Gentiles, there is also again going to be chaos and upheaval. If we're not careful, though, when we see the chaos and upheaval, we'll get scared, or we'll be perplexed, and we'll be afraid. But friends, that shouldn't be the case for us who know Jesus, because Daniel 10 as well as Revelation 10 describes a man that comes and he sets one foot on the sea and one on the dry land. He has a scroll in his hand, and in Revelation 5 the Lamb prevailed to take the scroll and open the seals thereof. Jesus is coming. He will he will restore creation and reset time. He's going to make everything right. So just hold on, friends. Don't lose heart. Don't get discouraged. And if you know someone that's hopeless, share this message of hope with them, that Jesus can save them, Jesus can change their life, and Jesus one day will come again and rescue them out of this world. God bless you. Have a great day. Comfort one another with these words, and just be blessed. And I'll look to see you tomorrow on the 2 minute warning. God bless.